I'm a massive fan of comedy. And there's one thing that I've learned. I don't know what E equals MC squared is. I still don't know what it means, but I know this about comedy. Comedy is
What?
tragedy plus time. That's great comedy. Our next
Yeah.
guest, one of the most amazing comedians. He's had, well, some time on his hands over the past year, not a lot of shows going on. So what did he do? He put pen to paper and he's got a new book out. It's called Joe Coy's Mixed Plate, Chronicles of an All-American Combo.
Thank you.
Joining us
Thank you
now
so much.
after
Hey!
a year in the pandemic. Joe Coy back on the show. How are you, my friend? We've missed you. Tell us about the book.
Oh, I missed you. Look at this. Look at the cover.
Oh, it's like a little curtsy
Whoa.
almost. Hello.
Here, hey, here's my favorite part. Look at the back picture. That's when my mom cut my hair. Look how uneven it is.
That is you.
That's
oh my
me.
gosh.
That's unfortunate.
Look at the hair.
The-
That's
Awesome.
back in the day when it was perfectly legal to cut your kid's hair with knives.
oh. Wow.
Oh.
Tell us about your upbringing. I mean, listen, it wasn't perfect. No one's is really, but you had some struggles, and this is kind of what this book's about. Tackles them.
Yeah, I really wanted to, especially now that everything's happening in my career, a lot of people don't understand how hard it was to get there. So I want to just let them know just how much of a struggle, how many obstacles that I had to face to get where I'm at today. And I think everyone should do that with anybody. A lot of people see people, that are in the position that they are in, and you're quick to criticize. And sometimes you need to hear their backstory and find out where they came from. You probably appreciate their hustle a lot more. And I think that's what this book was all about. I really wanted people to understand that there was a lot of history before I got to where I am right now.
Yeah.
Boy, and you deserve where you're at. And Sean and I we just love spending time around you because you have such a vibe about you. You're so much fun. You're a little wild, I have to tell you. So in addition to writing this book, you also had some amazing family time. It was kind of a blessing during the pandemic.
Oh, it was so nice and I hate to say this because I understand that a lot of people are going through a lot during this time. And when I'm back, I swear to you, I'm going to give back as much as I can to everybody that was struggling during these times, especially with the comedy clubs. I can't wait to go back and give back to the comedy clubs. They were hurting so bad, and I promised every single club that took care of me from the beginning. I said I'm coming back and I'm going to help. But most importantly, my son and our relationship, it couldn't have gotten any stronger because of this year. And that's one thing that I will take from this pandemic is the time that I spent with my son was beautiful. I saw him grow right before my eyes. And that was the most beautiful thing before the pandemic. And right now, where we're at right now, it literally, he's looking at me eye to eye with a mustache. Yeah.
Wow.
And I didn't realize how much I was missing because when I was on tour, I was 100 miles per hour. It was literally not seeing my son for days on end and having to fly him out to certain places just so I could hug him on stage or something, just so I could kiss him and show him that, hey, I love you. I'm sorry Dad has to be on the road, but I love you. But this pandemic put a stop to that. And I'm happy that it did because waking up, getting him breakfast and yelling at him because he didn't do his homework the night before. And that stuff, that felt good. I loved every single minute of it.
The pandemic definitely brought perspective into people's lives. I mean, this is the perspective you have. I think some people, they kind of have that Instagram sort of thing where they say, oh, well, their life's perfect. Oh, Joe Coy, he had the perfect life. Look at how well things are going well with him. And this is an opportunity for you to say, you know what? No, even the most perfect situation, what it looks like at skin level, there's a lot going on behind the scenes. Well, what's one story in the book that you thought you might not want to put in it, but you did?
I was really nervous to talk about my brother. My brother Robert it was very emotional. And it's still, I get choked up talking about it now. It's hard. I love my brother. There's a lot of people that don't know that I have a brother and the situation that, we were in and where we're at now. So that was tough. And then I also had to do the audio version. So reliving that chapter was, oh man, that tore me apart. So yeah, that was tough.
And then having somebody say,
oh my
all right,
gosh,
that was great. Can you just do that one more time? Just a little slower.
Oh, you don't even understand. That is 100% true.
Yeah.
Here
recording
I am.
an audiobook's tough.
Yeah. And here it is. I'm so emotional because I'm reliving something and, I'm choking up in the studio, and then I missed 2 words, and they're like, "You have to hit it again, Joe." I'm like, "Oh." I
Oh,
literally, I was literally so drained by the end of that session, like that whole audiobook session. I literally told
yeah.
my sister, I was like, "I can't talk to anyone for 4 days. I'm so mentally drained right now." So
Wow,
yeah, it was tough. Reading this book was tough.
man.
Wow. Yeah, it's such a treat, though. I'm so glad you did it, Joe, because it's a whole different experience when the actual person, the author, voices their own book. So that's just
Oh,
awesome. You didn't do it all in one recording, though, like one session,
oh
did you?
no. Here's the thing: they
Oh.
allocated 4 days, and they ended up adding 6 more days.
Oh no, my
Oh,
God.
oh, Joe's a slow reader.
Okay.
Joe.
I can't read. I can't read. I can't read. I
It's
can't
in the
read
book.
this book. Look how thick it is. That's too many words.
Joe
I will
Coy,
say
man.
I will say
Joe.
this: when you read inside your head, you skip all those other words. When
Oh
you
yeah,
read out
Yeah.
loud, you gotta hit every word and every punctuation. And then on top of that, you gotta put emotion where the emotion is. And
yeah.
it's draining. It's not easy. It really is hard.
Joe, let this be a lesson to you for next time. Write a very
Yeah.
short book, just like a 10
Oh,
pager.
Picture book.
Um,
Yeah.
my it's gonna be a picture book. It's gonna be a book, and then my audio version is gonna be read by Samuel L. Jackson. It's gonna be
Yes.
amazing.
Right
with an
now, you're
intro
looking
by
at a
Morgan
picture of Joe
Freeman.
Coy with a bad
Yeah.
haircut.
Yeah.
Joe, great talking to you, man. Congratulations on all the success, and we're looking
Oh,
forward to having you back. We miss you so much.
I'm gonna make Vegas proud, you guys. I want to make this announcement, but it's happening with DreamWorks and Ride Back Films. We're shooting a movie, so
Freaking A, man.
Spielberg
Ooh,
greenlit it, and
ooh.
we're in production, baby. It's
Oh,
happening. So
man. Wow.
yeah,
Got a lot going
yeah.
on. I'm so pumped,
Oh,
man. So pumped for you. Congratulations and everything. Looking forward to hearing more about that movie, too.
please bring me back into the
Of
studio.
course. I'll have you there
Okay,
every
we'll
day.
bring you
That's up to
back.
you.
Honestly, we'll call you. Love you.
Oh, I
Joe
love you guys.
Coy, Mixed
Love you
Plate,
guys.
Chronicles of an All-American Combo. You can get the book, or if you want to hear his torture session, I suggest you listen to the audiobook. JoeCoy.com if you want to learn more.